And I think the problem, basically the root of the problem is crony capitalism, that, it's not even free market capitalism, it's crony capitalism that is greedy and that just wants to suck the life out of everything and take everything. And this crony capitalism does not care who it swallows, who it spits out, who it kills, who it oppresses. And I think that's the issue that needs to be faced, and really is the root of the corruptness in our system, of course, is the greed and the callousness toward not just, the people on the streets of America, but all over the world.
Speaking of being out on the streets, have you, and campaigning, what's the response been like? Are you feeling invigorated by the people that you're meeting? And how do you feel your prospects are?
Well, it certainly is an uphill battle. Not only, is Nancy Pelosi, like you said, the incumbent and Speaker of the House, but they have, there's a huge Democratic machine here in San Francisco, and even though I have a very aggressive and progressive labor platform, I haven't gotten an endorsement of one labor union, so I tell them when I go, I said, I can understand endorsing Democrats because, there's many Democrats that I think are worthy of endorsement here in San Francisco, but I don't understand endorsing someone just because she is a Democrat, that has proven to be disastrous to the working person. And the Labor Council in San Francisco passed a resolution against the bailout, but they still support Nancy Pelosi, and she's the one who rammed the bailout down our throats. Anyway, when we're out on the streets, we have overwhelming support, and especially since this bailout, people just walk into the office. I think that it's almost like we've been beaten into submission in this country because things have been so bad in the past, especially the past 8 years, but people have a new rage and a new fire in their belly because of this corporate bailout, and people are just so angry, and it's amazing that we've gotten emails from all over the country saying, Cindy, literally, these people are saying, Cindy, 2 weeks ago I thought you should be shot, but now I'm awake, I won't be a slave anymore, and I'm support you and what you've been doing, and they say we think you're the only hope for this country.
Is there a chance that you think this bailout could be initiate the tipping point, maybe in a little bit of momentum for your campaign?
We've had momentum ever since we started, but upward momentum, that was the only way we can go. But I do think that, unfortunately for humanity, this was a very horrible decision that Congress made. I was watching the debate, and the Congress people kept on saying my constituents are overwhelmingly against it, but I have to do it because it's for the good of the country. What a bunch of crap, and so I think that, and I hope that if something good comes out of this, which was a very bad choice to make, like I said, that it will awaken the American public to the fact that our leaders do not do anything to help us, but they collaborate with Wall Street, the bankers, their lobbyists, and the military-industrial complex to hurt us.
I notice a lot of the organizations that you've been speaking with, it represents a pretty diverse spectrum of progressive groups, whether they're progressive democratic organizations all the way to the Revolutionary Communist Party. Have you had any criticism for any of the groups that you have selected to speak for, events that you've joined and been a part of? I was just curious about that.
No, not really. I think that the people know that I partner with groups because of their anti-imperialist stance, and that even though we might not resonate totally on every issue with these groups, that we know that being against imperialism is, even Ron Paul is against imperialism, and he's a libertarian Republican. So, I think there's two types of people in this country, imperialists and anti-imperialists, and I will work and people recognize that my message has integrity and consistency. So, I think that people here do want things like single-payer health care, free university education, which some people might call socialism, but, we call humanitarian endeavors.